wrote the JAMB. Results came. Then they were supposed to fix cutoff. They now fixed 200. I think they had 230 something. They now fixed 250 across board for all courses. So we were like, so what's going to happen now? While we were doing that, we were thinking, okay, maybe you just change university and pick another university and all of that. Thinking of that, another friend of ours told us that, her daughter was going to write post-JAMB, I think Babcock and Bowen and Covenant. So I think he did one of it. We did maybe Babcock and also did Covenant. I took him for the Covenant one. We spent a night there. And when I got there with him, on the very first day we got there, I met the people. They told us all of that. He had registered. I felt a peace that this is it. But you have denied them access to change, and you have also denied them access to enter here. We will not go agree. They carry placard on Unilag campus. So all of that they did the following day. This was within the same week. As they reopened, we came back to the same JAMB office here, this Agodi one. Did change of university. Sent it to Covenant. Told them he has now picked Covenant too. Can you give him admission? Then they said, well, computer science is filled. Maybe he will do information science or something, some other science, whatever like that. We said, no, it has to be computer science. He said they will see what they could do. And that was how we were praying and trusting God. And then my wife and I traveled. And while we were away, my secretary for the school fees. I said, in case they say he's admitted and these school fees had to be paid while we are away, I left the check, left all the information, and told my secretary what to do. No admission yet, too. But we put the check down. Because we are walking by faith. While we were in Cape Town, my wife got an SMS saying that he had been admitted for computer science. And that he must pay school fees by so-so date. That so-so date was the following day. And he must resume by so-so date. That other so-so date was the day of my arrival. My wife was resuming for her PhD then in South Africa. So I went with her to sort out. And the day I was to return, Nigeria is the day that I was supposed to resume, last day of resumption. So we called the office, sorted payment of tuition, and we sorted all that out. I came to the airport from Durban to Johannesburg. I missed my flight to Lagos. And was the only flight. The other flight was the following day. So I called my travel agent in Nigeria. I said, is there any flight that flies from Johannesburg to Lagos, even if it's going to stop over in Kenya, in Ethiopia or something? He said, Arik does that route, but they are not reliable. They may not come. He said, that is your only alternative, Arik. If they come. I said, okay, book it. And let's pray they come. So I started believing God that they will come. Because here I was in Johannesburg airport, waiting for this flight that you are not sure will even show up. And thankfully, 7 midnight, we arrived Lagos by 5 a.m. I had called, I think it was Richard that came to pick me. I had called him, he was waiting for me. Picked me in Lagos, we were in Ibadan by 7. I just entered the bathroom, changed, and we were on our way to Ota. That was how I resumed that same day. Now, what am I talking about? Every step that I had to do from the moment of collecting JAMB form was as led by the Spirit of God. Do you understand what I'm saying now? That's what it means to submit your intent, your idea, your thoughts, everything, submit it and let him guide you through it. His friends that went to federal universities and all of that, some of them are just graduating. Some of them are just serving. But that was how God opened that door. That's what it means to walk in the Spirit. It also means, to walk in the Spirit also means put off the flesh and the desires of it. That's what it means to walk in the Spirit. There are many things that this flesh demands of us. Many things. many desires of the flesh, some sinful, some not even sinful. We look at practical steps towards my walking in the Spirit. So that you know that it's not an abstract thing. It's not something that I just go and scabash in one corner and say, God, I want to be walking in the Spirit. What? I want to be walking. After you have done all of that, there are steps, practical ways that you can incorporate into your life alone, but actually living it out. So he says you should cultivate the fruits of the Spirit. And he lists them: love, joy, peace. Person who is walking in the fruit of meekness, gentleness. If God says to him, don't talk in this environment, he is more likely to be more submitted to obey. You get what I mean? Than the one whose ego is up there, who has not learned how to be a meek person, who has not learned gentleness, who has not developed the grace to walk in long suffering. He is still so puffed up in his own mind about the importance of